So the next cookie I'll work on is this monster cookie. Drop cookies are always so much easier. So basically I start off with like half the things, and now I gotta add in butter. Probably now, it didn't really say, it just said to combine those first ingredients. That looks pretty good. It didn't say to whip it or anything. So, oops, sorry. Gotta throw in the butter. There goes that. I'm gonna pop that in. I'm gonna do the oats. I'm gonna do the flour, everything else that I asked for. It's supposed to be crunchy peanut butter. I usually have like little chopped nuts too, but I'm running out of those too, so oh well. One other thing is I'm going to not bake these until a couple days, so I'm just gonna portion them out, freeze them, and then they're good to go. Just put them in a plastic baggie. And this huge recipe only takes half a cup flour. Very interesting. It's mostly an oatmeal cookie. Okay, normally I would use cheaper things than Guittard butterscotch, but that's what I have. I just poured them all in here, and I'm going to pop them into this just on the stir function, just until they're incorporated. That was all of 5 seconds, and it does say let it sit for 30 minutes so that the oats can absorb the moisture. So these monster cookies are also supposed to be monster in size, so like a 1/4 cup serving, you know, for each one, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use a tablespoon ice cream scoop. While I'm waiting for those cookies to firm up or whatever the dough, cookies and candies. Really old book. I like to make these spiced walnuts here. They call them spicy walnuts, but anyway. Well, this does involve a candy thermometer. It's so easy to make these. You guys, I have so much stuff going on right now. But anyway, in here, just to keep it moist, I did put a little kitchen towel over the top. And so I'm just going to scoop them, like I said, with these guys, and then put them in the freezer. And I'm going to bake a few right now for the neighbors. And it does say to flatten the cookies slightly, so you want to do that before baking. So I'm going to do it now. That way, when I freeze them, they're pretty much ready to go. I'm the only person crazy enough to keep an eye on melting sugar here while I'm also scooping other cookies. So you're supposed to toast the nuts a little bit, so those are ready to go, and it's almost at 237. So funny enough, sorry, the recipe says 237, and softball stage is actually like 240 on this thermometer, but I still look out for 237, 238. All right, once it gets to that right stage, you're gonna add in a tablespoon or, well, the vanilla, whatever your recipe is doing. See what it is, and you're gonna mix it until it starts getting a little thicker. Yeah, you gotta do this. My husband just came in from being outside. He said it smells good in here. Of course it does. I think you just dump in all the nuts and then mix it, and I promise you it starts hardening. Then you just pour them out on a tray. You're not trying to make pralines, so you want to separate them out. Okay, then you just let them dry and set up, and they're gonna be amazing, yummy, candied walnuts. And as soon as I was done separating these out, the timer went off on the cookies that I am baking.